Hey everyone, it's Carrie here. So I want to share with you a massive mistake I used to make on social media. And this is a mistake that I see quite a lot of people making all the time. So quite often I get emails through from people asking me to help them with their Facebook page. They'll say, I've been trying out so many different things on Facebook, but it's not really working and I don't know where I'm going wrong, please help me. So I go off, have a look at their Facebook fan page and immediately see what the problem is. And this is a problem, or this is a mistake that a lot of people make, and it's a mistake that I used to make when I was building my first business. And this mistake is costly in the sense that you put so much time and energy into social media, and if you are making this mistake, then it's not going to be effective, it's not going to convert well, it's not going to be helping you to grow your audience, it's not going to be helping you to build an amazing relationship with your audience or your fans and followers at all. This mistake is detrimental and all of us need to avoid it, and I think it's so important. This goes to the heart and soul of social media and making it effective, and the problem and the mistake is this. So I find that a lot of people, when they're using social media, will think to themselves, will think about what they want, will think about what they're trying to achieve. Fine, like great strategy really, that's what we always think about what you want, how are you going to achieve it. So people think, I want to build my list, or I want to make more sales. And so they think, how can I do that? And so then they put it out there and they show people. So say for example, someone emails me and they've got this company that sells baby clothes. And so they think, right, I want to sell more baby clothes. So you go and take a look at their fan page, and their fan page is covered in these pictures of the baby clothes. Here's this baby clothes, here's this new item, here's this item, here's this item. And it's like, well, okay. And being a fan of this page is adding value to my life, how? And so people are putting it out there and they're thinking, what's in it for me, what's in it for me, what's in it for me? Take mentality, and not a give mentality. And it's a huge mistake. So I used to make this mistake when I was running my first business, which was mobile phone unlocking. And I used to think, well, we're helping people to, well, we're unlocking people's mobile phones for them. So we'd post out things about unlocking, you know, here's 20% off. Unlock, have you got a Nokia? And we can unlock it for you. Or, you know, stuff like that. And it's just nonsense. It's like, of course no one was interested in liking any of my posts because it wasn't adding any value to anyone. So obviously that strategy doesn't work. But that's most people's strategy is, I want to get more sales, so I'm going to promote my stuff more. And it doesn't work. What you have to do with social media, I've realised, it's all about adding value. It's all about going the extra mile for your audience. It's all about genuinely caring about your audience and then thinking, okay, what is my core business message? What is my purpose with this? What is the meaning behind my business and by what I'm trying to achieve? And then thinking about who are my target audience and really drilling down with this stuff, digging deep to really get clear on who they are, what would make them smile, what would really appeal to them, what kind of stuff do they really want help with, you know, what kind of things would they see that would make them laugh or that would make them think, wow, this is so amazing, I have to share it, I have to tell everyone about this. I want, you know, stuff that they'll actually go and talk to about with their friends, like, did you see this today? How funny is that? You know, that kind of stuff. So the more that you understand who your target audience are, the more you actually know them, like literally, who is them? If my target audience, if I could come up with one person that would define my target audience, what would that person be like? What would their personality be like? You know, all of that stuff, understanding your target audience. So once you know that, you've drilled down and you're really clear on what your core business message is, then you can basically create this content strategy where you're going to integrate that. So you're going to make sure that every single post you put out there, every single thing that you share aligns with your core business message and it resonates with your target audience. And that is like the winning formula. You put it out there and people are going to love your audience specifically are going to love what you're sharing. Obviously, if no one's interested, if you've got a bunch of fans and followers who aren't interested in what you're doing, then there's no point in having them. Social media is not really a numbers game. It's not about how many fans you have. It's about how engaging you are with your fans. It's about building that relationship with people. It's about how well are those people converting because they love what you do so much, because you're adding so much value to their lives, because they genuinely know that you care about them. So you've really got to think about that. That is a strategy for success when it comes to social media. So step 1 is get the right mindset for being successful at social media. You want to embody caring. You want to embody giving value. You want to be that person that just gives and gives and gives value. And because you genuinely care, because you genuinely want to. So go above and beyond to add value to your audience. Step 2, get really, really clear on what your core business message is. Why are you doing what you're doing? Why are you posting out messages? Why are you building your business? What does it mean to you? And I'm not talking about how you do what you do or what you do. I'm talking about why you're doing what you're doing. What does it mean to you to do it? You know, when you look back in like 20 years time, what are you going to be most proud of achieving? What are you going to be most proud of? Why are you doing it? Get really clear on that, on what you do, on why you're doing it. That's so important. Get clear on your core business message. Then get really clear on who your audience are, who your target audience are. Drill down deep with all of these things. And then from that, you can create a content strategy that's going to integrate all of those things and it's going to resonate with your audience and it's going to add so much value that is a winning formula for success on social media, because that's what people want to see. So those are some of the biggest lessons I've learned about social media. It's not about take. It's not about what I think is good, what I think is right, what I want to get out of it. That's not what it's about. It's about trying to step into the shoes of your audience and think, what would they love to see? What would they love popping up in their news feeds? What are they going to interact with and engage with? What can I do that's going to help me to build my relationship with my audience? You've got to be thinking those kinds of things. So every time you post something out, ask yourself those questions, go through those things, think, is what I'm doing adding value? Is this me caring genuinely about my audience? Step number 2, does this piece of content align with my core business message? You know, for example, what I'm trying to do, why I'm doing what I'm doing, it's all about inspiring and empowering women to achieve incredible things and build successful businesses. So when I'm creating a piece of content, I think to myself, does this achieve that? Does this align with my core business message? Is this going to inspire and empower people to build a successful business in some way? If yes, marvelous. If no, I'm not going to post it out. And then after I make sure my content aligns with my core business message, I think to myself, how am I styling this? How have I written this out? Am I writing it in a way that's going to actually connect with my audience, in a way that in the kind of language that my audience would use? Is the imagery and the photography and the pictures that I've used, is that going to really connect with them? Is that in the same style that's going to resonate with them? Is what I'm putting across and what I'm putting out to them going to resonate and connect with my audience? And then after that, I think, right, okay, it checks all the boxes, it's good to go, it's good to share. This is people are going to enjoy this. So that's what you need to do to be really successful on social media. It is so important. So if you can absolutely nail those 3 things, then you will be able to make your social media so successful. Like that is how I've managed to build up such a huge following on Facebook, because it all integrates and it all resonates and it all connects. Even from the perspective of doing Facebook ads to get more fans on the fan page, it works because I'm so clear on the core business message and my target audience. So when I create an advert, it's going out to my exact target audience. And when those people come to my fan page, it's meeting their needs. They are like, oh my gosh, I need this. This stuff's really going to help me. I love this. I want to be a fan. I want to be part of this. So it all integrates, it all connects, it all converts, and that's exactly what you want to do. So I hope you've enjoyed those few tips. If you have, and if you know other people that will enjoy them, then please share it and tell other people and spread the word about how to create a successful social media strategy. And I would absolutely love to hear what you think about this in the comments section. So have you made the mistake before of just thinking about yourself when it comes to social media and posting out pictures of your products and trying to sell and forgetting to give? Have you ever done that? Have you made a mistake like I have? And if so, what kind of impact did it see? Did you feel like your social media wasn't getting anywhere? And then what kind of things have you done on social media that have really helped it to take off, that have really helped you to build a great engaged audience? I would absolutely love it if you could leave a comment on the blog and share your experiences, and I will see you next week for another dose of inspiration.